Hello, Wolf Pups. It's your host, Raytheus, and welcome to Atrium. Let's get into it. It's a Thursday. Amaranth. Damn it, I'm late again. If only the professor didn't make me stay after class to talk about my next paper. On Thursday afternoon, after my last class of the day, I sprint towards the local supermarket with the completed application form in hand. I'm heading towards my fourth and last job interview of the week, and seeing how the previous ones had gone, this is probably my last chance to find a job anywhere close to my university. All three fast food restaurants I applied at earlier this week rejected me on the spot. Ouch. And none of the on-campus businesses I inquired at last week would even consider granting me an interview. Sadly enough, it wasn't because I was often late to the interviews, though I doubt any of my potential employers were impressed by my untimeliness. My most fundamental problem is an unreasonable part of my record. The fact that I was fired from my previous job. At this rate, I really don't think I can make it on time. I'm so tired, I can't run much further. This really is my last chance. No, I can't feel sorry for myself. I have to do this if I don't want to be unemployed for the rest of the semester. Maybe if I take a shortcut here. I take off into a small street I have never gone through before. How did I end up in this situation anyway? Frankly, it's probably due to a combination of unfortunate circumstances and my unfortunate ways of dealing with them. I guess right now is as good a time as any to introduce myself. My name is Amaranth Du Bois, or Amie for short. I'm a second-year student in university, and I haven't quite figured out what I want to study. That's not good. At the moment, I have no idea what I want to do for the rest of my life. If I don't find a job soon, I won't even know what to do from day to day. Yeah, that sucks. 2 weeks ago, I was still working as an assistant in the university library when I made a mistake that caused quite a scene. If I hadn't been fired for it, I probably would have remembered the incident as a funny story. As it is, however, I prefer not to think about it. Instead, I look around and consider the shortcut. The shortcut I took to get to my next interview. This street doesn't look familiar at all. There's no way for me to make it on time. May I help you, miss? Love interest number 1. Suddenly, I notice a guy standing in front of me. Though he seems to be around my age, he has an air of authority around him. I immediately notice his strange hair clip, which is a fishbone, dead fish. His hoodie with its ridiculously long sleeves, and his semi-slouched posture. So, pretty much me. Is he a mugger? Oh. I'm fine, thank you. But I asked if I may help you, not if I can. I'm quite certain I can help you. Oh crap, definitely a mugger. The strange guy is standing in the center of the sidewalk, making it impossible for me to continue walking forward. I briefly considered running in the other direction, but he seems much more fit than I am, and I decided not to risk it. I've never gotten mugged before, so why am I getting mugged right now? I don't have time for this. I should just get this over with. Admit they can help me lighten up my wallet. I'm sorry. I have maybe $5 total in cash. But give me a wallet. I can get the Starbucks from Cafe Shamrock over there. Take my wallet out of my pocket and begin fumbling through all the pockets. I tragically discovered that I only had $3 bills, 5 quarters, and a small handful of pennies. I think I only have $4.37. This is why I need a job. Can't even afford a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Hope it's enough anyway. You can also take my credit card, but I don't think you actually use that in. The strange guy suddenly begins laughing, and I stop talking immediately. I see. So you thought this was a holdup? I apologize for this misunderstanding. I didn't mean to intimidate you. I'm just a delivery man. Who might you be? Feel my cheeks heat up as I realize my mistake. Oddly enough, the delivery man doesn't seem offended about being mistaken for a mugger. Amaranth Du Bois? Just Amy's fine. Just call me Amie. I'm so sorry. Amie, you said? What a fitting name. How would you like to work in a flower shop, Amie? I stare at him, certain that I heard him wrong. Excuse me? You're looking for a job, correct? I'm offering you one. A simple and relaxing position, perhaps even enjoyable. Unless you're allergic to pollen, which you look like you are, so sucks to be you. I try and fail to comprehend the situation I'm now in. A delivery man, who I assume was a mugger, couldn't possibly be offering me a job, right? I'm not allergic to anything, but what? Heartful Flowers is currently seeking a part-timer. Since you're standing in front of the shop, I thought I'd ask. I look towards the nearest shop, and sure enough, there are plants everywhere, both inside and out, right next to Cafe Shamrock, too. Tomatoes are $1.79 each, though? Holy fuck. I mean, wow. Heartfelt Flowers is written above the door, accompanied by a logo that appears to be a combination of a potted plant and a heart. A nice shop, isn't it? Wouldn't it be nice to work here? Of course, this all must be quite a surprise to you. That's a front. We actually sell cardinals here. Daisies. We sell daisies here. It would be unreasonable for me to demand a reply immediately. How about you watch over the shop for a while I go run some errands? You will have some time to consider my offer, and I will ask for your reply when I return. I just realized after I cut my hair, I don't have the same hairstyle as what I would have for this, though. Damn it. Sure, I think. Perfect. Please sit at the counter and serve any customers who enter the store. There shouldn't be any, as it's Thursday, but one must always be prepared. Wait, customer service? I suck at that. Before I can protest, I'm ushered into the flower shop. When I turn around, the delivery man is already gone. What did I get myself into now? He didn't even make me fill out an application. So I'm not technically probably even getting paid. It's probably under the counter. Damn it. Place my items on the counter and look around the lobby. The lobby is fairly small, and the plants all over the place make the room appear even smaller than it actually is. Just glancing over the various bookshelves and cupboards, I notice a variety of tiny desk plants, potted houseplants, and fresh cut flowers. There are also numerous books lying around, all of them about horticultural or floral design. Despite all the clutter, the shop doesn't seem messy or disorganized. Rather, the shop has a cozy atmosphere, and I imagine that any customer walking through the door would feel welcome and at ease. Even though I'm not particularly interested in flower shops, I find myself relaxing as I admire the plants in the room. A floral arrangement in the fridge catches my eye, and I approach it to take a better look at it. Wow, this arrangement is beautiful. There are so many types of flowers, and the colors are dazzling. There are so many roses, so this must symbolize love. If someone gave this to me as a gift, I think my heart would burst right out of my chest. Whoever made this must be very considerate, or really into chidori. Which, if you don't know what chidori means, it means reaching in through the chest cavity and then ripping out the heart. But anyway, be very considerate and understand love very well. Wait, the hanging flowers, that's red amaranth, right? Although I know the names of very few flowers, I'm very familiar with my name, because, I was named after it, so duh. I take a long look at the hanging red flowers, and sure enough, it's me, Amie. I didn't know amaranth could bloom this late in the autumn. I also didn't know it was a flower until now. That's a side note. I was almost sure it was a summer flower. Ah, it's so pretty. It's my favorite color too. Actually, this could make a perfect phone background. I hope photography is allowed in this store. If it's not, too late. I already did it. I took out my phone and quickly snapped a photo of the arrangement. She takes decent pics though, so hey, if this job doesn't cut out for you, maybe you can be a photographer. Make decent money, right? After applying a filter to the phone, I set it as my new phone background. Why did he have to apply a filter? You can't just leave it natural. Why does everybody have to mess with stuff? Anyway, let's get on to it. Perfect. I wonder who arranged these flowers. Delivery man didn't seem like the type of person who would make floral arrangements. But then you shouldn't be judging a book by its cover. Anyway. He said he's just a delivery man anyway. I slipped my phone back into my pocket and began searching the shop for a business card, informational brochure, or anything else that might tell me more about the shop or the florist who works here. But it looks like a little mom and pop shop, so none of that's probably got to be going on. Strangely, I find nothing whatsoever. Nothing in the shop has a Heartful Flowers logo on it, much less any information about whoever works here. Maybe the shop is new and hasn't made any promotional materials. You think? But yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode of... I want to say atrium. I was going to call it atrium for some reason. Atrium. Give it a pause up if you like this video. There will be more of this. I'm getting into it. Share this video. It would mean a bunch to me. Subscribe. Join the pack. Till next time. Take care.